My second chance didn't start till about 4 years ago, maybe 5. But it begins way back in 1958, when klutzy kid that I was, you did what you did with little girls who were klutzy. You put them in ballet. That was supposed to fix it. And all I wanted was to be a dancer. When people say, if you couldn't fail, what would you? I'd be a dancer. I wouldn't fall down every 5 minutes. I'd be graceful, which I fell down all the time, so I went into ballet. My hair wouldn't stay up in the bun. My leotards kept getting crumpled. I tripped over my ballet shoes. My mother rolled her eyes. But here's the thing. I really liked ballet. I was so surprised, because when you're a klutz and you're the family joke, you don't think you can do anything like walk in a straight line and not fall over. What I liked about it was that it took determination. Anybody ever, you have the positions when ones, that was hard, but you keep doing it and you stand in the back and you don't fall over. By and large, that's all you need to do. And it did dawn on me, because I was in ballet for a good 4 or 5 years. I was never going to be the Sugar Plum Fairy. We did the Nutcracker every year. And every year, Tony Adezio got to be the Sugar Plum Fairy. And she got the spangled tutu and the pink toe shoes, and I got to be a soldier way in the back, so I fell over. All the other soldiers fell over, so I tried to stand up straight. And eventually, I don't know if time or money or whatever ran out, but I stopped having ballet lessons, and I really missed them. And then I get turned into junior high, where no, we don't want you on your team. No, we don't want you. Oh, God, you got Ann. Don't want you on your team. You can't see. Every time you try to hit the ball, you fall down. You're just clumsy, or as they say in York, doppy. Well, as I got older, I began to think, maybe I should try something. I'm getting older. Things they never worked well to begin with, but they're not any better now. And a little by little, I kind of looked around to see if there were any adult ballet classes, because I really liked it. And there were, but they weren't giving them away. And I was already a member of the Jewish Community Center. If you're a little Jewish girl, you better learn ballet. So I belonged to the Jewish Community Center, and I would start, hours cut back at work, so I had a little more time, and I would be on the elliptical where I promptly fell off it. And then I got on the treadmill, and I fell off that. And eventually they told me to please take the one in the back where somebody in it can help you in case you fall over again. But what I liked, I kind of watched the dance. They were dancing, and it wasn't ballet. It was very loud, and there was much moving around and yelling and this kind of thing. No, I can't even my arms or my legs, not both at once. But I also started looking at the people trotting in with mats under their arms, and very good posture, and this look of people who were in touch with whatever. And I thought, okay, what are they doing? They were doing yoga. Well, even I'd heard of yoga, so a couple times I would go over and kind of look in the studio, and there was a lot of moving around and balance stuff, and I thought, forget it. Why? I belong to the JCC. I'm allowed to take yoga. So I signed up for gentle yoga, where they talk to you like you're not terribly bright. And they say, okay, deep breath, everybody. That's right. Let it out. For God's sake, lady, if I wanted to get stoned, I'd get stoned. But here's the thing. I kind of liked gentle yoga. I mean, when they said, be a tree, and that was that. But they didn't care if I stayed in the back. They only cared if I fell over because they didn't want me to soothe them. What they mostly wanted me to do was learn to breathe. And yes, you belong here too. So I advanced. I advanced out of gentle yoga. I moved into alignment yoga, where it was a lot more complicated and you had to move a lot faster. And I thought, what's going to happen? They're going to kick you out of the JCC? You've been a member here 30 years. They can't afford to kick out members. Just do it. And that was my second chance. Not only did I move up to alignment yoga, I moved up to power yoga. Now, bear in mind, I wasn't good. I'm still not good at it. But when I talked to the instructor, I said, I stay in the back. I'm going to fall. He said, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Now, for God's sake, Ms. Ladof, breathe.